Apple Gift Card is a practical gift that unlocks a world of entertainment and fun. You can send it via email or give a physical card to your loved ones. Your friends and family can spend it on their favorite Apple services, including Apple subscriptions. Apple Gift Card can be used to buy all things Apple. Products, accessories, apps, games, movies, TV shows, iCloud Plus, and more. Visit apple.com for details and to send Apple Gift Cards to your friends and family this holiday season.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, as you can see by the title, I'm going to be talking on Zodiac signs. And I'm not going to be talking on them in a positive way. Because I personally think that in the year 2022, the year we're currently in right now, I don't think Zodiac signs should be the reason why you don't date a person. A person's character, a person's behavior, whatever it is, it's like stuff that you can physically see and mentally know about them, then okay. But if it's some stuff like a zodiac sign, I'm saying it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't, because, and maybe it's just me overthinking this situation, but let's start all the way from like the birth of a person, right? Let's start all the way from the beginning. So 9 months before they were born, sometime before that, their parents were intimate, right? So then, sometime later, the mom ends up being pregnant, right? That's usually how, pregnancy goes. It's like, intimate moment. Then sometime later, I don't know how long later, but sometime later, overall, the parent the mom ends up being pregnant. Forgive me, because it's early in the morning and I woke up maybe like an hour ago, and it's usually that time when I'm getting out of just kind of laying in bed watching TV and I haven't fully gotten out of bed and stuff. So yeah, just forgive me if I sound tired and don't sound like I got my words together. I know what I'm saying, I know what I'm trying to talk about. It's just that I'm tired, okay? I need my energy drink, and breakfast. So anyways, throughout that time period, for 9 months, the mom is pregnant with the child. My question is, and maybe, I'm just not looking at it correctly, but wouldn't your zodiac sign, not on your birth, I guess it can fall on your birthday. I mean, obviously, it's, how zodiac signs are, but why is it not when you are a form of life in this world? Not when you're born, but when you became a fetus, when you progressed in life. But I'm saying it's your zodiac sign, or it's how come your zodiac sign isn't the same as your dad? Because I'm where'd you overall come from? I'm not trying to actually say it, but at the same time, how did your mom end up being pregnant? I know this conversation and took a turn for the worse, but I'm saying it's that's, I know people are gonna be looking at me and that's the dumb way of looking at things. Well, that's a dumb way of looking at a person and then seeing their zodiac sign. Honestly, I've never had no woman ever ask me that, but if there was ever a time where me and a woman was out on a date, and we're having the best conversation of all time, I'm sitting here thinking no, I'm going to marry this woman, nah, she is chill, I like her. And then at some point she asked me, oh, what is your zodiac sign? And I'm I'm a Leo. And if she's oh, I'm sorry, I can't date a Leo, I'm we were just having such a good time, we were so supportive of each other's life. I thought this was going to turn... You mean to tell me you are rejecting me because of a zodiac? That's almost as dumb as the girl that rejected me because of the color of my skin. It's stuff that you literally have no control over, and I'm why is that? I can understand if it's stuff that you can have control over, but it's the things that you have no control over, and people will literally reject you for those reasons. And I'm I can't help it that I was born on August 10th of 1996, okay? I didn't know, all right? I was a brand new baby into the world. I didn't know what was going on, okay? I didn't know what life was. I didn't know what anything was, all right? All I just know is that I was in the hospital and my family was around me. Okay, that's it. All right, that is all that I know. But I can't help it if I'm a Leo. That's just that's the time I was like, because I'm like, okay. Then it's all like, oh, my parents was like, oh, well, we don't want him. But it's like, imagine how dumb that is, right? Imagine how dumb that is. Where if your parents are like, oh no, we don't want him to be a Leo, let's have the baby a little bit earlier, or try to have the baby a little bit later, but I don't want him to be a Leo. You see how dumb that is? You see how, like, because I'm saying, I think, honestly, what I think zodiac signs is going to get worse. It's going to get worse from people talking all crap about them on social media. But I think there is going to be people out there, if they're not doing it already, but I think there is going to be people out there that really will try to, like, delay or have their pregnancy show up early, or their baby show up early, so they don't fall underneath a certain zodiac sign. And I'm like, and I know there's gonna probably be people out there that ask me, it was like, you never looked at a woman and asked her for her zodiac sign. No, I don't even care about zodiac signs. I'm like, there's so many other things, because here's the thing. There's so many things that I feel like that comes with a relationship. I feel like, you remembering certain days, certain things. Like, there's things that I'm trying to remember about this woman. So, like, overall, that I guess to give you guys, like, a mental image of what I bring to a relationship, I try to bring a supportive, boyfriend or husband. That's the thing that I'm trying to bring to the relationship. So, like, if there's things that she tells me, like, there's something that she tells me about her childhood where she's like, oh, I had, these, like, let's say she's a sneakerhead, and she's like, oh yeah, I had like a pair of Bred 11s when I was in middle school, but they got destroyed in this house fire and stuff, and I couldn't get them, and I haven't been able to get them since. I will make it my mission. If I gotta stay up in the middle of the night and put in work, if I gotta, go and sell half my shoes, if I gotta do whatever it takes to get her, in her size, a pair of Bred 11s, fam, I'm doing it. That's the stuff that I'm trying to do. I'm trying to remember good things. I'm trying to remember things that matter. A zodiac sign, in my opinion, does not matter. If you're gonna honestly look at it, and that's just another thing where where it's you're gonna be looking at a person for the color of their skin. If you're gonna be looking at a person based off of their zodiac sign, you ain't gonna have a successful relationship. I'm sorry, but it was like, and not to call out any names and not to put anybody on blast. And I do feel like that, well, I don't even think that the person I'm gonna be talking about, they're listening to my podcast or watching any of my YouTube videos or any of that stuff. But no, so she had overall, like, she got like this thing on her Instagram stories where she's talking on like particulars, or I think what the question was is like, what's the worst zodiac signs to date? And like everybody's like saying all these different zodiac signs. And, and honestly, I'm looking at what she's saying and stuff, because I'm finding it interesting. I'm curious on what you have to say about all these different zodiac signs. And so, like, yeah, she's saying how, like, she'll never date a Leo. She'll never, and I know people are going to probably be thinking, like, oh, like, TMossBoss is a Leo. That's why he took offense to what she said. No, I didn't. Honestly, I didn't. I just think that it's silly to, but even if I wasn't a Leo, even if I was like a Taurus or a Cancer or a Capricorn, whatever, any of them other zodiac signs, I don't even know all the zodiac signs by heart, but I'm just saying, like, that just shows you how, like, much I care about zodiac signs. I don't even know all of them by heart. I'm just going off based off the ones I've seen on the Instagram stories and things. But I'm saying, I'm like, you're saying that you'll never date a Leo, but it's like, it's things like that where, like, I want to, because I know she's most likely going to, see when my birthday was and all that stuff. But, like, I guess, like, if I don't even know if she knows my birthday, but anyways, like, if I were to, like, not talk about my birthday, like, not tell anybody my birthday, like, what I really want to do is just show her how much of a, like, good, like, significant other I can be, and literally show her the world, like, show her, like, everything a good man should be to a woman, like, to, like, be the best, like, significant other that she's ever had, and then finally, and then, like, never tell her my birthday, like, never tell her, I'm like, or just make up a story, it's like, I don't know my birthday, it's like, It's like my parents, it's like just give out some like story or something, just be like, we lost my birth certificate. They think my birthday is in August, but I'm like, I remember my grandparents telling me my birthday was like in a, you know, different time period, and it was another. So like just like come up with something. I'm like, I haven't really thought that far yet into a story and things, but trust me, I could come up with a story, or just be, you know, like, or I guess like, yeah, just, you know, a lot of my parents would be all like, you know, like, let's just pretend I'm adopted, you know. It's like pretend some stuff like that, and just be all like, you know, they never knew what my birthday was, so it was like yeah, overall it was one of those things where it's like they got me when I was like, or yeah, they didn't really add more to it, but like, you know, they adopted me when I was like 4 years old, so it wasn't like they could see then when I was an infant, like, oh, he looked like he could probably be like, so, you know, we don't know exactly when, but like we just know that yeah, it's like, you know, we celebrate his birthday like at just, you know, random times of the year or whatever and stuff. So I don't have a legitimate birthday. Wait till we get like 10-15 years into the relationship, like we are married, we got kids, you know, we are having a happy, successful life and all that, and then just at some point in time just drop it on her and be all like, you know, I know when my birthday is, right? I'm all like, I should have maybe, you know, told you this like some years back. I'm like, but, you know, I was going to tell you that Christmas like 5 years ago, but I forgot to, because, you know, you got me that PlayStation 5. So like my mind, I was emotional and I forgot, and, you know, I was just, you know, I was playing video games or so. But I'm like, yeah, my birthday is it's in August. Birthday is August 10th. And it's like, here's the thing, that's where it would kind of like leave me curious to see what her reaction is going to be to that. Like, is she gonna just, you know, just drop it and be all like, well, you know what, he's been a good significant other, so I don't even care about when his birthday is and all that stuff? Or is she gonna be like, how dare you? You lied to me. You know I don't date Leos. I told you that in the beginning of the relationship. I will never in life date a Leo. And I'm like, well, now look. I'm like, I've showed you what a Leo is capable of. And I'm all like, yeah, it's just, my thing is this. You know, there are people out there, right, that are Leos. Because I'm like, you know, you can't like, my thing is this with Zodiac sign. Is that there's multiple people, you know, behind this Zodiac sign. So it not even leaves me. I know that for a fact that a Zodiac sign isn't meant for, like, you know, like it's not just one person. It's multiple people. And it's like that with every other Zodiac sign. There is multiple people that have been born on August 10th. There have been multiple people born on February 15th. There has been numerous people born on freaking December you know, 7th, whatever, you know, like, but just like any old day and things, you can't say because there is another person that you dated that had the same birthday, same Zodiac sign, whatever, and it's like that they're the same. They're different. Everybody is different. So that's why it just, you know, with Zodiac signs, I'm like, I will never look at a woman, you know, her Zodiac sign first and be like, oh, I'm sorry, but I can't date you. You know, you're a Capricorn. And I remember reading online, like, the fact that people sit down and actually take the time to, like, read Zodiac signs online, or to see which one is more capable of, like, or more like compatible in things. And I remember I did that one time, and I was just like, you know, just overall see and be curious. And I'm like, it's so stupid, because I'm like, fam, how does this website know, like, what if, excuse me, what if, because my thing is, like, what if you date a Zodiac sign, right? And this is like your, like, all-time favorite Zodiac sign, but the guy's a murderer. So his intentions with that Zodiac sign was all the way on the opposite. And he's going around killing people. Or she's going around killing people. Whichever, you know. But it's like, but that's your favorite Zodiac sign, right? So you mean to tell me because if, you know, like, it's a toss-up between me and Charles Manson, right? I don't know what Charles Manson's Zodiac sign is. Or let's say it's the Zodiac Killer or whoever. But it's a toss-up. But, you know, it's a toss-up between me. And I don't think I should be in this lineup, but I'm just, you know, just for the example, all right? Just for the example. But it's me, the Green River Killer, the Zodiac Killer, okay, and Charles Manson. You mean to tell me if Charles Manson is a Capricorn and you love Capricorns, you're going to date Charles Manson over me? honestly, it's stuff like that where I'm like, you give me a reason to go off on you. Like you're giving me a legitimate reason to go off on. It ain't even about me being rejected. It's about the fact that you are willing to risk dating some dude that was trying to start a cult of killing people versus a content creator where the only time he's killing somebody is in a video game. I'm serious. Like, no, I would look at that person and be like, no, you're suffering from something. I'm sorry. But I'm like, I don't want to roast you like that. But you guys sit down and think about that. Like, you literally turned down somebody that ain't got no, like, criminal history and somebody that literally spent the rest of his life in prison. I'm sorry, but I'm like, no, I can't look at that and be like, oh yeah, that's normal, that's okay, yeah, that's chill. I'm like, no, people that pay attention to zodiac signs that much, y'all need help, okay? Y'all need Jesus and y'all need help, all right? So, but anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 43 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. And make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you're purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. And we're now $20 off your first purchase. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.